First of all, hello all, good evening. My name is Reshma. So as you see, today we will be discussing on how to excel during a group discussion. So without any further delay, let's jump into the session. So if you have any queries, any confusions, any clarifications that you require, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask, or else you can ask at the end of the session. Either of the one would works. So rather than dropping your messages in the chat, please make sure that you unmute yourself and ask to me. Because since I'm presenting, it would be difficult for me to go back to chat and look into the comments or the questions that you post. I hope that's clear. So first of all, what is group discussion? So in simple ways, we could say that when a group discuss about a topic or anything, it could be termed as group discussion. But in a hiring perspective, a group discussion is a formal round in the hiring process where 5 to 15 candidates discuss on a topic or case study within a set time. That time would be for 10 minutes, or maybe it will be expanding up to 30 minutes. It is the discretion of the hiring person. So, in the competitive landscape of job interviews, acing a group discussion round can be a game changer. As a crucial component of the selection process, GDs assess a candidate's ability to communicate effectively, think critically, and collaborate with others. Whether you are a fresh graduate or a seasoned professional, mastering the art of group discussion can help you stand out from the crowd and increase your chances of landing your dream job. So, that's the importance of group discussion during a hiring process. It could be a structured discussion or unstructured. Basically, in a hiring process, it definitely would be a structured discussion. The discussion is usually observed by a panel of evaluators who assess the participants' communication skills, leadership abilities, problem solving skills, and many other factors. So let's see, why is GD important in job interviews? The first one, communication skills. How clearly and confidently you are able to express your ideas will be evaluated. So the candidate's ability to articulate their thoughts clearly and concisely will be evaluated by the evaluator. Second one, teamwork. Your ability to collaborate, listen actively, and respect differing opinions are the key components that will be coming under teamwork. So definitely you will be working under a team. So it is very much important that you should have a good teamwork capability. Third one is leadership. Whether you can guide the conversation constructively without dominating others. You are able to post your opinions and you are able to bring everybody's opinion on the table. So that is what leadership is all about. Fourth one, critical thinking. How logically and creatively you approach the topic will be evaluated in this session. Fifth one, decision making. Your ability to analyze viewpoints and how well you help the group reach a consensus. And the main and important factor, time management. Even if you're working individually or in a group, time management plays a very important role, and hence this is clearly evaluated during a group discussion. Basically, how effectively you contribute to the group within the limited time is the prime concern that would be looked into. So now looking into types of group discussion, basically people used to think that there are only a generic type of group discussion that is going to happen. No, there are different type of topics that you get during a group discussion. First one, factual topics. So what exactly would be factual topics? These are based on concrete information and test your awareness and analytical thinking. So basically, under factual topics, you will be getting topics based on facts, data, or information about specific subjects. They often test your knowledge, awareness, and ability to recall information accurately. The goal is to assess your understanding of the topic and your ability to present facts logically. Say example, the topics that you may get under factual topics would be impact of social media on youth, what is the impact of climate change on global agriculture, etc. So how to approach when you are given with a factual topic? Focus on providing accurate and relevant information. Use data, statistics, and examples to support your points. Stay objective and avoid personal opinions unless asked for them are the best approach. Second one, opinion based or controversial topics. These topics are designed to spark debate and discussion. Even though this is a group discussion, such topics are given to you to check how well you can handle such situations. Sorry. They often touch on sensitive or polarizing issues, and participants are expected to share their viewpoints. The goal is to assess your ability to think critically, articulate your opinions, and respectfully engage with others' perspectives. Say, example, the topics that you may get. Will AI replace human jobs? Other one would be, is social media more harmful than beneficial to society? So these are basically controversial topics. There would be much more arguments than coming to a same concept. So such topics will be given to you in order to check your anger issues and everything. So make sure that you are approaching these kind of topics with a clear state of mind, and you should be providing logical reasons to support your side. Acknowledge counter arguments and address them respectfully. Focus on the issue rather than attacking others' viewpoints is the best approach. Next one is abstract topics. These topics are conceptual and often philosophical, requiring participants to think creatively and critically. So these topics wouldn't be having a right or wrong answer, but rather we are looking for how well you explore your ideas and how well you can come out of the box. Say example, the topics that you may get here is define success or red or blue, which one would you choose? Such topics are the ones that you could expect under abstract topics. Then come the case-based or situation-based topics. These topics present a hypothetical scenario or a real-life case study, and participants are expected to analyze the situation, identify key issues, and propose solutions. So the goal is to assess your problem-solving skills, decision-making ability, and practical approach to real-world challenges. Say example, one of the topic that you may receive. How would you manage a team conflict in a project? Or you are a team of managers deciding how to cut costs without layoffs. So these are the topics that you can expect under this category. And the final one is current affairs and trending topics. Of course, these are the topics which are based on recent events, news, or trends. These topics are given to you to test whether you are aware about what is happening in the world and your ability to think critically about current issues. The goal is to assess your knowledge of current events and your ability to analyze their implications. So I hope you are clear with whatever I have said until now. So moving on, next one is structure and grabbers. So what is the structure that you could use? Basically, during group discussion, when you are asked to start, someone from the group have to take the initiative to introduce the topic on the table. Post that, everybody will be posting their viewpoints, their arguments, and will be discussing on that. That comes under the body. And finally, the conclusion. So, what you should do? Begin with a confident, energetic tone to establish presence, then seamlessly pitch your ideas into the conversation. That is the best way. And there are different types of grabbers that you could use in order to attract the attention of the whole group along with the evaluators. The first one is definition based grabber. Start by clearly defining the topic to ground the discussion. It shows clarity and sets a foundation for others. Say, example, if you're given with the topic of sustainable development, you can begin like, let me begin by defining what sustainable development means and give the definition of the topic. So that's how definition based grabber will be. Second one is fact or statistic. So what you can do is use a surprising or relevant fact to spark interest. Say, example, if the topic is about artificial intelligence, you could say that, did you know that over XY percentage of jobs that we have today didn't exist a decade ago? That's the pace of change AI is driving. So something like that could be used to start the discussion. Third one, quote or proverb. Start with a relevant quote to add depth. If, say, example, the topic is related to education, you can quote related to education. It adds credibility and emotional appeal. Fourth one is the contrasting viewpoint. Present a counterintuitive or bold opinion to spark debate. It will provoke thought and invites engagement because some topics will be very dull, but if you pose some questions, it will create people to think, and from that you can grab the attention and bring interactive group discussion. Fifth one would be question based grabber. Pose a thought provoking question like, what happens when machines start thinking like humans? Are we ready for that? So engage the group and invite reflection. Next one is scenario. Like, start with a short story or real life example which is related to the topic that is given to you. So these are the different grabbers that you could use during a group discussion in order to get the attention of the group at the first pitch itself. So then comes the important factors. What are the do's and don'ts in group discussion? First one, understand the topic thoroughly. Take a few seconds to process the topic before speaking. Clarify the theme in your mind to avoid going off the track. Second thing, initiate confidently if you can. I won't say that everybody should initiate because some would be not understanding the topic, or maybe due to some reasons they won't be able to start it. But if you can, it is very well good because starting the discussion shows the leadership skills in you, and using a strong grabber will set the tone. Third one is speak clearly and concisely. Use simple, structured language and make sure that you are able to convey your ideas clearly to the group. Listen actively and respect all opinions. Pay attention to others' points and build on them. Also, back your points with examples or data because this will be adding credibility and depth to the contribution that you're providing to the group. Seventh one, maintain positive body language. Like, you should be sitting upright, make eye contact, and avoid fidgeting. It is very much important because your posture should reflect the confidence and openness in you. Eighth one, encourage others to speak. If someone is quiet, invite their opinion. What do you think? Like, ask them. Like, you should be bringing them inside the group. This shows team spirit and emotional intelligence. Then summarize when needed. If the discussion is going off the track, bring it back with a quick summary and stay calm and composed. Even if the discussion gets heated, remain calm and professional. So these are the don'ts that you need to keep in mind. And what are the don'ts in GD? So, like, those don'ts are also very much important because these are the mistakes that you probably would be creating during a group discussion. First one, don't interrupt others. Let others finish their points before you speak. Respect others. Next one is don't be aggressive or argumentative. Avoid raising your voice or getting personal. Third one would be don't dominate the discussion. Like, give others a chance to speak. Like, you are getting a chance to speak, make sure that others are also getting a chance to speak. Don't go off the topic. Stay focused on the subject is very much important. And don't repeat points because repeating what others have said without adding values wastes time of you and also your teams. Don't use jargon or complex language. Keep your language simple and accessible. Seventh one, don't ignore group dynamics. Be aware of who is speaking and who is being left out. Don't fidget or show disinterest. Your body language should reflect engagement and professionalism. Ninth one would be don't rush to conclude. Let the discussion evolve naturally. And don't be overconfident or underprepared. Confidence is good, but arrogance is off putting. So prepare well and stay humble. So before moving on, can I know anybody have any doubts, any confusions, any clarifications required? If no, you can say that as well.
Ma'am.
Okay, great. Thanks for that confirmation. So we will just look into a topic and let's see what are the points that you could discuss when such a topic is given to you during a group discussion. So the topic is, will AI replace jobs? So I'm pretty sure that when you get this topic, you have multiple points in your mind, so you can think for 5 seconds, and then we will be looking into the points that we could discuss. So yes, reasons why AI will replace jobs. So definitely, this is a topic that you could expect during a group discussion. So when this topic is given, either you can say in support of the topic or against the topic. So first, if you're supporting the topic, first one would be automation of repetitive tasks. You could say that AI excels at automating routine tasks like data entry, scheduling, and inventory tracking. The second one would be cost efficiency for employees. Companies could save huge amount of money by using AI systems that don't require salaries, benefits, or breaks. 24 by 7 availability. Unlike humans, AI can operate continuously without fatigue. Advanced decision making. AI system can analyze vast data sets and make faster, more accurate decisions than humans in fields like finance, logistics, and healthcare. Then you could say about the customer service chatbots, which are replacing call center agents that we used to see from longer period of time. Then the most advancement that we have seen right now, the self-driving technology. Autonomous vehicles threaten jobs in transportation, including truck drivers, delivery personnel, and taxi services. AI in healthcare diagnostics. AI tools like IBM Watson can diagnose diseases faster and more accurately than some doctors would be another one. Then you could say that about the retail and e-commerce automation, how AI will be replacing job in retail and in e-commerce. For example, it will be replacing jobs in caching, retail staffing, etc. Next one would be manufacturing robots. Like it will be replacing jobs like assembly line works, especially in automotive and electronic sectors. Financial services disruption. Say example, AI is used for fraud detection, risk analysis, and algorithmic trading, replacing roles like analysts and underwriters. Next one would be regarding the content generation. Generating AI tools can write articles, creating marketing copy, and even generate code, impacting jobs in media, advertising, and software development. Legal document review. Then comes the language translation. Like we do have tools like Google Translate, DeepL, replacing human translators. Education and tutoring. Like everybody know about the online education, right? So how that will be replacing jobs in education field. Agriculture automation, replacing manual labor in planting, monitoring, and harvesting crops. Warehouse optimization, like companies like Amazon use AI and robotics to automate packing, sorting, and shipping, reducing warehouse jobs. HR and recruitment tools, because we have many tools right now in order to screen resumes, right? So that could be mentioned over here. Then we have graphic design and creativity tools, replacing entry level design jobs by generating visuals instantly. Millennial workforce anxiety. So here you could say about some facts, like a recent poll shows that 49% of millennials in India fear AI will replace their jobs within 5 years. So such facts could be mentioned under this topic. The next one that you could say about the vision of a jobless future, replacing all jobs, making work optional for humans. So these are the few points that you could discuss when you are supporting the topic that AI will be replacing jobs. If you are against the topic, no, AI will not be replacing all the jobs that we are having, then you could say that human creativity is irreplaceable because even though AI can generate content, it lacks true originality. And for that, humans are required. Emotional intelligence matters. Jobs in therapy, counseling, and social work requires human. Complex decision making needs judgment. Leaders, strategists, and policymakers make decisions based on ethics, experience, and intuition beyond AI's capability. AI lacks common sense. Next comes the human touch in healthcare because while AI aids diagnosis, nurses, doctors, and caregivers provide comfort, compassion, and ethical care that machines cannot offer. Sixth one will be education requires adaptability, like teachers adjust to students' emotional thinking and all. It is very much important, especially in an education sector. Then comes AI needs human supervision, which means that AI is creating jobs for tech field. Jobs are evolving, not disappearing. AI can't replace tradespeople like electricians, plumbers, mechanics, who performs hands-on work in unpredictable settings. Creative collaboration is human-centric, like advertising, filmmaking, and product design. Then AI is error-prone without context. Ethical and legal boundaries wherein you can say about like many industries restrict AI's rules due to legal and ethical issues. Customer trust in humans. AI can't handle crisis management like emergency responders, firefighters, and even military personnel make split-second decisions in chaotic environments beyond AI's reach. Cultural sensitivity is human-driven, like journalists and community leaders navigate cultural nuances that AI cannot grasp. AI generates new job roles. Soft skills are in demand, especially communication, leadership, and adaptability are increasingly valued. Skills AI cannot emulate. AI is not just a tool. AI is like it's a tool. It cannot be a complete replacement to the things that we see today. And also resistance to full automation. Last one is historical patterns show adaptation. Like just like past technological shifts, AI will reshape, but definitely not erase the job landscape. So these are the few points that comes to my mind when this topic is given. Definitely you will be having much more ideas rather than I have discussed. So this is how you should approach a topic. You should be thinking for and against the topic because when somebody is talking on the topic, you should be able to oppose the same. Like you should be strongly providing an argument. But again, I would like to stress on the point professionally, and you should not be personally attacking others. That is the way how you should approach group discussion. So by this, we come to the end of this session. Thank you all for joining for this session.